I'm with Paul from the MyVu Australia company. Now, unfortunately, the actual audio from this video really was absolutely shit. It was so bad, in fact, that none of it could be salvaged to be used on today's show. So I do apologise for this, but I'm going to go through everything that was said and let you know what this is about. Now, the MyVu is unfortunately on screen right now, but it allows you to watch video from your personal video player, an iPod in this case, or even telephones and some other media players, and watch it just wearing a pair of sunglasses pretty much. Now, these sunglasses work for any device that has an AV output, so anything, including a DVD player, computers, the lot, they all work. Plus also the brand new Nokia 95 phone, it also works with that as well. So it works for anything at all. Now, when you get this, you're looking at a screen sort of like when you're viewing it, like a 40-inch TV screen, which is one of the big widescreen TVs. When you get it, you get, of course, the battery pack, which Paul's showing now. As well as that, you also get glasses. Now, with the battery pack, it has a USB charger, so you can charge it through USB from the computer, or also from the power point if you have a USB charger from the power socket. Also, the earbuds, they actually allow for surround sound. We'll show you those shortly. Now, the connection is quite simple. You just plug the battery pack into the video player, and you then plug the battery pack then into the glasses. It works really well. Like I said, the earbuds on there are actually sort of surround sound earbuds, but honestly, they actually sort of cancel out a lot of the sound because they actually go inside your ears. So that's not a bad option there. You actually go inside your ears so you get just really perfect sound from these things. Now, the whole design has been painted in over 40 different countries, so it's only going to be available from this in this sort of standard from MyVu. Cameramen use it for monitors when they're going to be filming things instead of having to try and look through the tiny little viewfinder. Also, nurses are using it now to help them better read what's actually going on with their patients. It's not just for consumers, professionals now also getting stuck into using it. Now, you can see there I've got the MyVu users on. Well, amazingly, I can actually, while watching a video, I'm actually looking at Paul, so I can actually see him from the top and the bottom of the viewing the glasses. It's what they call glance down technology for peripheral view is what they're calling this. So you can actually be wearing these, walking around the streets, and you should not get hit by a bus. I'm not saying you won't. You should not get hit by a bus by using these things. We actually can see over the top of them pretty well. They do look reasonably good. I've got to give them that. They do look reasonably good. These ones here are the crystals. There's also a different kind that they're going to be selling in Australia called the shades. I'll show those a bit later on. Now, the one thing that's amazing is these things here. There's actually interchangeable nose grips, which I'm going to show you in a second. Now, it's not just to allow you to just have different looks to this. It allows you then to pretty much personalise these to go with different sized nose. So say if you want to wear it and then your kid wants to wear it, you can actually do that using these interchangeable little nose clip things, which is quite useful indeed. So that way, one pair can do the whole family with 5 different interchangeable nose grips. No matter what size your nose you want, and also what colour you take the fancy of, you can actually do that right now. There is massive demand for these things in the US and in Europe. Both of those two places actually selling out, absolutely selling out of these MyVu glasses. And the best bit about it, as well as being sold out in those places and being restocked all the time, they have massive backers, including the Intel Capital Group of backers. This is a big group of Intel source money that's been pushed, absolutely pushed into this technology to try and bring it out and make it actually work well. If you're wearing glasses, there's no to worry about it because you can actually still use these. You can buy the RX clip that can actually be put onto the glasses, so that way your actual prescription lenses get put, of course, into the RX clip like you got with sunglasses, and you can still clearly watch everything from inside the glasses. It's still completely in focus because of the way that it works. It's working using mirrors and it's using lenses all working together, so you can actually still see everything when you're wearing glasses. Well, you don't need to wear glasses. Everything is still perfect. There's no limit on the size of the videos. You can have anything from a tiny little video, which you might download from an old website from years ago. That will work on these, so too will high definition video streams. While I was there, I watched the trailer for Cars, the movie, which they actually downloaded at 720p, which is a high resolution stream. It actually was crystal clear. The blacks were black. It was fantastic, so they actually do work very good. Now the prices for these, like I said, there's going to be two versions available for purchase in Australia, the Crystal and the Shades editions of MyVu. Now the Crystal edition sells for $450. It has around about a 4-hour battery life, they're saying, so that's a reasonable amount of time you can sit there watching your videos, or even if you want to, you can play a video game using these things. For 4 hours the battery should last. The other version, the Shades edition, which doesn't have quite the fantastic appearance for the video as what the crystals do, it lasts for, they're saying, 10 hours of battery life. So you look at the price there. The Shades are $3.99. So for $3.99 you get a little bit worse quality video, but nearly, or more than twice the battery life, they're saying. At MyVu, the Crystal edition is, like I said, $450, looking at about 4 hours of battery life. Is what they're recommending for it. As of course you can do though, you can charge the battery with any USB port that you have with a computer, or even if you have a PowerPoint USB charger, they also work for there. Currently they're looking for retailers around Australia with hopes that they're going to go into places like Harvey Norman, like they have in Europe and also in the US, looking at the Apple stores, which the new one is opening in Sydney very soon. Also they're looking at places like Dick Smith's. All the major retailers are looking into those areas, but you can buy them right now online at their website at MyVuAustralia.com is their website. You can check it out and actually buy them from there. It's MyVu, MyVu Australia.com to buy them online. MyVu's been able to prove with the sale of these overseas so far that as the popularity of MP4 players or personal video players, such as the iPod, increase, their actual purchasing of the MyVu displays over in other countries is actually increasing as well. So it's definitely a source of people wanting to not be stuck looking at their tiny little screens on these things. They want to be able to actually see these things relatively perfectly, and these glasses work well for that. Now, as I did say, they do work with a whole lot of different personal video players, not just the iPod, but also phones, other media players from other companies, including the PSP from Sony. The way to work this is you can get two different connections you can buy from them. There's the iPod one, which is the one that we're of course using on camera right now with the iPod, but also there's another one you can buy from them that allows you to actually connect anything that has an audio, visual, or as the case, the old DVD or video players. One of those type of connections goes into the glasses, and you can then play anything on the glasses at all. It actually works reasonably well for that sort of stuff. Development of these is continuing, and they're hoping to continue to release updates to these right the way through. I do want to thank Paul and also Russell from MyVu Australia. I do once again apologise for the fact that I've had to narrate the entire thing. Unfortunately, the audio was really absolutely shocking. Like I said, if you want to try and get more details on the MyVu Shades or the MyVu Crystals, you can check out their website at MyVuAustralia.com to check out the latest from them. And also, if you want to try and purchase them straight away, you can do that from their site as well, MyVuAustralia.com.